So I took this job. I'd take any job at that point, even though political cases fester like rust-laced wounds. I was off to hang out with high society, of which I always had a low opinion. Maybe because it consisted mostly of low people. At this altitude, the air was so clean that without a smoke, I was beginning to suffocate.
James, camera. This was supposed to be an accident.
Fuckers hanging from the last cherry tree.
What do you mean the last? Like, last?
Let's pull the Icarite and get out of here.
What do they need protection for?
Replacing a whole body just because somebody gouged out your eye is unprofitable, I guess.
Not for him. Damn. He really got cooked, didn't he? Well, I'm still gonna need a photo for identification.
I mean, it could be him.
Could doesn't cut it. We have to be sure. This is guesswork, James. I won't identify him. Not officially.
I have an idea. You won't like it.
This is a federal case, James.
And we're supposed to pull Green's Icarite, not someone's. Moving on to reconstruction. You seen this?
What? Some kind of anomaly. Who cares? It's green, pull its Icarite, and let's go.
Icarite's melted.
So, that's his insurer's problem. Come on, let's go.
Sarah, he's dead.
What? Like, you mean final death? Dead? Well, just... I mean, fix it. Just reconstruct it or something. Just...
Sarah, listen. I've seen this before. Up close. Take a few deep breaths.
Then we'll start looking for who did it.
We have to report this. We have to. Anything beyond that, it's... I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
Sarah, relax. You're not doing anything. Got it? You're not even here.
If only it were that simple.
Omega code 112358. Suspected murder. There was a pool of lecithin gel underneath the floor, feeding that big tree. Whole thing went up like a stick of dynamite. Is that Icarite? Creepy.
Wait, is that Arthur Boyle? The man who invented Icarite? They knew each other? How old was Green?
Older than Icarite. How fucked up is that? Dying in the process of transplanting your own invention.
His body rejected it, right? Guess he drew the short straw.
That's not what I heard. I heard it was human error during the procedure. Here he scores a few points.
Points? For what?
This engine could push a car up past 120 miles per hour, running on gasoline, on the ground.
You know, it's hard enough to imagine driving on the ground and all, but 120? No, I call bullshit on that one.
This?
A bike. Or rather, a wheel off a bike.
And people rode on it? How?
Like a motorcycle. But you had to push those things around and around with your feet to make it go.
Ouch.
Someone with the president?
I recognize him.
Wait, it's Green.
Old shell?
The first one.
That's bullshit.
Which does not change the fact that even before inventing the Icarite, he was a big shot in politics. James, don't fucking ignore me.
Transformers under the floor. Shit, my eyes. It smells like a fucking slurry. Someone set up the short circuit. Sure.
I don't want to hear another word out of your mouth. You're going to drop whatever shit you picked up. You're going to write me a clean report about a tragic accident. Got me?
You pronounced murder.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you. Cold Reed's incorrect. End of story.
Can I get it on the record that I strongly advised against this course of action?
I should have known better. I should have known you couldn't handle it. It's just an incorrect pull, I thought. Surely Kara can't buck up something that simple.
I'm trying to tell you, there's no incorrect pull. Green's got oxidized. It's a homicide. And it's staring us in the face, like it or not. Now, I can look into this and...
It's not our case. Write it up as a suicide.
Oh, it's a suicide now. I thought it was an accident.
You can call it a motherfucking ascension for all I care. Just get it off our books.
Huh.
The longer I sit here, the more it all stinks. And it's not just Green's rotting corpse. Someone flooded the transformer and it caught fire. The cable acted like a fuse. That's what caused the explosion.
It's getting more and more obvious why nobody wants to work with you.
I'll look for any pre-explosion traces, then we're out.
James, I wasn't born yesterday.
Someone not only flooded the transformer, but also ripped out the cables. Okay, this is some kind of... It's starting to get interesting. Someone carved this date long ago. What's up with the snake?
Check the encyclopedia.
unique taste of our gin. Juniperus communis, passion, respect. Looks tasty. Someone tried to smash that glass before the explosion. Cracked it and left a handprint.
Stop it. James, you've got to stop this. What? What's he doing?
Oh, you're finally paying attention. Great. So, now the question is, did Green try to crack open that plate with his own forehead? Or did somebody else use Green's forehead like a ball-peen hammer?
Why can't we see the killer in the reconstruction?
He covered his tracks pretty damn skillfully.
So someone was here. Fucking hell.
What? You gonna tattle to the chief again?
Would you just let that drop already? What's done is done. No point in picking at it.
Wait. We're not going to work like this. There's gotta be at least a baseline of trust here.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, except we're running out of time to figure out how the tree got set on fire. So, come on. Chop chop.
Shit.
What happened?
Fuse is just blue.
What? Why?
The reconstructor needs massive amounts of energy. Sometimes the limiter doesn't adjust to the environment and pop. Blown fuses.
There you go.
Looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray. Something went off here. Museum in his home?
Aromatherapy helps with synchronization.
Aromatherapy? Sure. Pity we're all rolling around in sewage.
James, is that chocolate?
That's what it says here.
Can I ask?
What, you want me to steal evidence?
No. I mean, yes. Listen, could you describe the scent to me?
Kind of like... It's like taking synthetic tobacco and smearing it on your fingers.
Tell you what, why don't you try describing it in a way that doesn't sound gross?
Give it a shot. Leather jacket. You know those relic clothes from museums? Made from animals. Like that.
Okay, let's try this another way. Does it make you feel something when you smell it? Emotions? James, anything.
You think it's edible?
Glossing right over the emotion talk. Okay, look, that sample's probably over 100 years old. Food spoiled in the past. It could make you really sick.
Smell it, the more I want to eat it.
So some smeared tobacco, a leather jacket from a museum, and you want to eat it.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's get back to work.
We're talking. Rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how... That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzenmast, Jeffrey! Fuckers. See how much good he's done? He helps children. Orphans, supposedly.
We can't know for certain. I mean, maybe he really did help them.
Oh, sure. He helped them all sign up for the first body subscriptions that they could never afford.
this disaster. Green shut down the whole program.
Well, the first mission did crash.
Yeah, during the landing. Everything else went smooth as silk. You know, it had to be some kind of sabotage. You mix in political bullshit and poof, the whole program goes up in smoke. He was clearly trying to get rid of those. Didn't make it.
Or someone stopped them.
James, who do you think you are? What gives you the right to just do whatever you want to do?
Hey now, don't be envious.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in. He was there. That's his signature.
And look what happened to him.
James?
Probably synthetic. What you might call tobacco adjacent, or shit, maybe they are real.
James, tell me you're not going to steal a cigar.
Not like he's gonna smoke it.
Great. Now you can add thief to your CV.
Never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Icarite. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
As far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society. I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree, too.
Some enjoy that.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
Even though we're all immortal, only some of us live like gods. Was. Probably some kind of relic.
getting a bad hit off this thing.
I wonder which one's the best friend now.
I wonder why a gift from Green is in his own home. Let's see what the patient has to say. Match to Green's blood type. He was fighting with someone.
Or he cut himself as he jumped.
Fell from there. If he cut himself on the railing, there should be blood on it. Someone must have pushed him.
Cut himself here. This is weird.
Green's fingerprints are on the railing.
So he was leaning against it?
Looks that way. From this side.
They?
Half of the reconstruction is inconsistent. Someone must have been messing. We don't have enough information to find the other one.
How do you think this went down?
I don't know yet.
Well, in any case, Green didn't jump. Someone pushed him.
Wait, there's a blood trail here.
He must have gotten cut before the hanging. Do you have a UV lamp?
I don't leave home without it. Up these stairs with unusual shape, like he was lying here.
He's talking to someone.
Or like he's begging for mercy. trace of blood.
Hit it with the UV lamp.
Must have been bleeding a lot. Well, look at that. The tracks connect. When I see him getting pounded, I can't help but feel a little sorry for the guy.
Unnecessary. Be professional.
Hey, having different political views doesn't mean you just get to do whatever you want to somebody.
Kicking the shit out of Green is my political.
He's got something on his clothes. Some kind of chemical?
Huh. The reconstructor's coming up goose eggs on its composition.
Must be rare as shit then. It stretches across the floor. I'll switch to UV. Lead this way. Looks like Green's rummaging around the transformer. Cables are torn out, same as the one around Green's neck.
You think he did it?
I think someone made him do it. I think it all looks exactly the way the perpetrator wanted it to.
Seriously? You're repeating yourself.
There's something here.
James? I've lost visual.
On the crapper at home. You want more detail? Because I can give you more detail.
Whatever. The feds are on their way there, so consider this a heads up. If they find you, I don't fucking know you.
Are you? You're serious? We've been friends for fucking decades and you're gonna hang me out to dry? How's the situation?
They're coming. Time to clean up.
Sarah, if we're gonna keep working together, you're gonna have to promise me something.
What?
That you'll never do anything behind my back again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are we gonna pinky swear? Should I let you know every time I change a fucking tampon? James, the feds are coming. So, grow a pair, and please, with a fucking cherry on top, clean up this mess.
Whoa.
Yes. Now, come on, move before they bust us.
Time to go back to the underworld he cast us all into. In the gut of a body not my own, I can feel this case is nothing but trouble and heartache. And even worse, it's personal. A lit cigar pressed against a wound that never heals. That's me. The second time I've seen Icarite completely melted. Just when I got a little better at forgetting the first one. The nose-hair-burning stench of synthetic tobacco fills the staircase. Almost like that chocolate at Green's place. Almost.
hanging off your body, huh? I think I deserve something.
Get your hands off me.
Shut up.
I'm glad to hear that. Due to the high level of air pollution, I recommend full body decontamination.
Actors in their own bodies. Now that was cinema. I said I smashed it with the ball during the game. The truth is, it was after the game. And I had a ball-shaped stone trophy. A football trophy. Lucky enough to even meet a woman like that. Passed. I feel like I'm taking them more and more often. You're lucky I don't need to water you. Depend on me. You won't have long to live. As usual. Finally.
locked you up a long time ago.
Hey, right back at you.
Cocky, are we? What's your first move then?
Powerful right hook.
Amateur. Who starts like that? Block, left, right, and they're picking you up from the ground. 1-0.
It's hard to get used to a face marked by someone else's mistakes. Though for some reason, it's much easier with the eyes. Once the life fades out of them, they can belong to anyone.
Over there or what? Get out.
It's time to take care of it. I'm gonna need more space to fire up the evidence board. Sarah,
How's the job going?
to complete my report, I need to summarize the evidence. I need access to the system.
You heard Chief Steiner. He wants it classified as a suicide and sent straight to him.
Do you want to do this professionally or not?
Kara, damn it. Don't try to sweet talk me. Do you think I don't know why the chief put you on restricted duty? I read your wife's case file.
You're gonna leave my wife out of this. Okay?
Look, the fact that she committed suicide the same way affects your perception.
She didn't commit. Fuck! Listen. Sooner or later, some egghead will read the report with your signature on it and ask one fundamental question. Who fucked it up like this? Well, you say then that the chief told you to write it down as suicide, or that the investigation was conducted by a cop on sick leave.
Oh, fuck.
We're in this together. Just give me access.
Shut up. I have access, so I analyze, and I put the evidence on the board. Is that clear?
As clear as day.
Nobody talks like that anymore.
Look, let's not fight. Let's connect the dots one by one. If we agree with the conclusions, we move on. You'll agree with me sooner or later.
The sooner we get this over with, the sooner you can write the report.
That's the spirit. I should clear up Sarah's doubts about the murder. First, I have to prove that somebody else was there besides Green. And when Sarah takes the bait, I'll convince her about the rest.
Got something?
Nah, it's nothing.
This is quite a lead.
Who's doing the beating? Fucking ghost?
Excellent question.
Somebody had to be pretty damn determined to fuck Green's Icarus up this bad.
Somebody. Right. Could have been Green himself. Look, you don't have to try to convince me that Green is behind everything.
Suit yourself.
This is creepy.
Ugh, looking at this makes my skin crawl.
You don't want to know what it's doing to mine. It'll be hard to defend the theory about these cables. The moment of the fall is puzzling.
I want to say that someone kicked him, but we don't have enough.
No.
He could have cut himself, maybe.
Like how? Shaving? Best friend?
Nope.
I have to wonder if someone just dropped it here, or if they threw it back in Green's face. else do you need?
A lot of money, promotion, happiness.
That's after we've solved this case.
Oh, how lucky I found you. Okay, we still have shit, but we can at least ask 2 questions. First, what's the actual cause of death? Second, who's the culprit and what's his motive?
Are you saying you're getting involved?
I've already changed my mind.
Are you the same with guys?
I won't correct you on everything you just said that was wrong. Besides, I'm looking for more information about the evidence. But seriously, no more jokes. I found some interesting tidbits.
Please share.
Only with friends. But I'll make an exception for you. He was just showing off to a girl.
If I had such a fancy car, I wouldn't need a girl for anything. He had guests. What do we know about them?
Kovalev is a smuggler and the owner of Icarus. And Salma, as you know, is that famous psychologist and a psychiatrist.
A smuggler and a shrink. Quite a pair of farewell guests. Weird shit. Let me guess. Some of these substances don't show up in the system.
Yeah. How did you know?
I'd say we're looking at an old school cover-up.
No. I don't think so. No. That would be...
What? Unethical? I would have seen a shootout in the reconstruction.
Must have happened before.
Maybe he shot someone?
If we knew how the perpetrator administered the poison.
Hey, we can officially call it a poisoning now.
Great! You want to open some champagne? Hang on. Do you actually have some champagne?
Sure, whole basement full. Vintage from the mortal age. Everything in his blood?
Many drugs are rare, withdrawn, or from government projects. Wait, how do you know if green doesn't glow at night?
I don't want to talk about it. We haven't known each other long enough. says we're getting somewhere.
This is no proof,
What?
but a very solid hypothesis.
I agree. Let's move on.
James, this is fun, and I'd play 3 more games of solitaire, but it won't prove anything.
What else do you need?
More facts, or it's a waste of effort.
We need to talk seriously.
Is this some lame engagement joke?
What? No, it's not like that. I just have something for you.
If it is, however, some stupid joke, I will get fucking mental on you.
There is one more piece of evidence.
Sorry? Why don't I know about it? It's not in the archive.
Because it's not a photo.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you're joking. I'm begging you.
It turns out I think it is indispensable.
You took physical evidence from the crime scene? They'll put us in jail for this. Oh, shit. I take it back. I'd rather have the engagement ring.
It's beautiful. A vial of strange liquid. Probably poison. This creepy voodoo symbol on it makes it more mysterious. More importantly, the material of the vial might retain fingerprints. What do you think?
Show me. If you have any more stolen evidence up your ass, you better get it out now before you hurt yourself.
Not this time.
Consult your doctor. There's even a term for it. Kleptomania. Symptoms include paying for it someday.
Your herm coat?
97-fucking-6.
Around Liberty Island, huh?
None of your business.
Everything was in Sarah's hands now, which was neat, since my own hands were shaking in a delirium I inherited after some punk I've never known.
And one more thing. In the meantime, please send that damn report.
What about evidence analysis?
You got evidence illegally, and you want to put it in an official report?
Let's hold off. I'd rather have a better view of the situation. We can decide later. A cigar worth 3 salaries of mine tastes best when it's free. Real tobacco tastes real good, with a bitter taste of everything we've lost. What we get is fake views, fake smells, the fake food, fake hope for rats locked in an ever tighter cage. Green's legacy. So yes, I took a single cigar for compensation, and wish I'd taken more. I also have a grim certainty that no more compensation is forthcoming. Regarding Green, the chasm between the past and the present seemed to be hard to swallow, even for him. Was he getting himself full of ambrosia? Because all these little souvenirs of a long-gone world aggravated his desynchronization?
I wonder, thoughts like this, triggered by things we've lost, could they increase desynchronization? Was that why Green stuffed himself with ambrosia?
James, are you in front of the board?
No, I went out for a breather.
That sample, you were right. It's definitely poison, but that's not all. There was a fragment of a print on it. I managed to reconstruct it and search the database.
So, who does the print belong to?
It's a damn big fish. Slippery, too.
Oh, you're gonna make me beg. What's the fucking name?
I don't want to say right now. Somebody on the street might overhear. I sent you everything by snail mail. Let me know as soon as you get it.
I'm having deja vu.
And then what do you do? He signed as soon as the bill landed on his desk. The president is nothing but a pen in the hands of corrupt politicians. A stooge. A disgrace.
Did you hear? He signed it. That lying piece of shit.
I bet every one of those guys has a new body by now. Probably wouldn't recognize each other on the street. When I started the service, the guys didn't believe she was my wife. Even when I brought this photo, they said it was photo montage. A sound mind and a sound body. I've forgotten what that's like. I had to sell this car. The car was great, but started to fall apart. It wasn't safe either. Deadly poison is atropine. Okay, great. It was Kovalev's fingerprint on the murder weapon, huh? We have to get to him. Are you in? Can I count on you?
Look, James, I admit you were right. This is pretty damning evidence. But Kovalev never leaves Icarus.
Right. And to get in, we'd have to be a big fish. One of the biggest.
Exactly.
Special announcement. Engine problems have been reported aboard Icarus, which is currently flying over Brooklyn. We ask residents of the borough to stay at home and shelter in place. There is no need to worry. Insurance for bodily injuries will be fully applicable.
James, did you hear the announcement?
I even felt it.
Damn, you're that close to it? Are you alright? The newsfeed said it crashed into a building and that it's about to fall into a chasm.
Yeah. We can't pass up a fucking golden opportunity like this.
Pass up a No, wait, James, are you crazy?
Too late, bye!
was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time